r slash ask Reddit. Welcome everybody. Subscribe to the Thigh channel. What is a thing that you could do easily as a kid, but could not do now, no matter how hard you tried? The monkey bars. This is exactly what I came here to say. When did those get so hard? Because we're longer and are heavier boned now. Yeah, bones. It's my bones that are heavy. As a big boned guy, I neck chuckled at this. When your waist for bigger than both of your arms. My biggest problem with them is I'm much bigger now, and the monkey bars tear up my hands. One time I happened across some monkey bars, and I had been lifting for a couple of years. My hands were full of tough calluses. Monkey bars just broke all of them, totally ripped them off. My hands were raw at all the contact points, and I couldn't lift for like 2 weeks. Get some Inadine strips. I did the same. They basically stopped the wound weeping so it heals up quicker. When I was a kid, my uncle had monkey bars in his yard left from the previous owner. The bars were made out of rebar, built out calluses fairly quickly. Rebar monkey bars is a grade A ghetto parade playground. My last job, we had an event where we went to a big field. There was a park right next to it. There were monkey bars there. I have not tried monkey bars since I was a kid, so I gave it a go. I could not do anything. It hurt so bad just trying to pull up my own weight. It really took me by surprise. Ripped the skin right off my palms trying to do a monkey bars as an adult. It's taken me years to relearn, and when I get on the first rung, I still get the fear and just hang there for a few seconds. Fall down, yes, bounce right back up, no. I always say to my friends when they worry about having kids, it's okay if you can catch them on the second bounce. Right, I knocked the wind out of myself falling off of a swing, and on the upswing when I was a kid, I got right back up, took a second, caught my breath, and moved on. If I did that now, I'll be in the hospital for a week. Do nothing. If I don't do the kind of chore, I feel like the day was absolutely wasted. So I spend my days off working around the house to keep them from feeling guilty. Then I complain I never get a day where I can do nothing. Make friends. You just have to take it more literal, and make a couple kids. Jeez. I want to be married and have 100 kids and have 100 friends, and no one can say no to being my friend. That's why online friends is the way to go. Easier to connect while gaming depends on the game, and if it has a ranked system, then it's going down. Exactly like online, I can really be myself. I can approach people online, and if they don't want to talk, they'll just say or ignore me. Either way, it's much less embarrassing than in real life. Making online friends terrifies me. I really get paranoid and making up random crap about my life to try to keep them from figuring out who I am. The exact opposite for me. I'm always an outcast at school. Now that I'm an adult, I see out people who have the same interests and form friendships with them. Cartwheels, I'll break my neck. I can't do it because I haven't done it since I grew up, and now I can't put my legs up like that as a cartwheel. I think it's because we stopped playing on monkey bars, jungle gyms, and climbing trees, so our upper body strength suffers. We really should have kept playing like children. That's what parkour is for. I've never done a cartwheel, always felt like I was missing out. I did cartwheels for my family when I was 12 or so. Looking back, it was pretty bad. Just threw myself on the ground with my arms out. I was just thinking about this the other day. I was in gymnastics for a while as a kid, and I was very comfortable doing all kinds of tumbling. But now about cartwheels the other day, and I realized that I would not even know where to start now. I'm still fairly fit, but the thought of just launching myself forward and upside down seems completely impossible, and it was just something that seemed so natural when I was younger. And then I started thinking about all the other things I used to do and the freedom of it, and I got wistful and sad. As of yesterday, I'm recovering from lower abdominal surgery, but as soon as I'm able, I'm starting a flexibility program and installing a pull up bar. Maybe by this time next year, I'll feel a little less impossible. Pull up bars are magical fitness secret hacks. I had shoulder surgery and just been cleared to start them again. As a kid, I definitely remember doing cartwheels. As an adult, I think I never actually did a cartwheel. Scream without people wondering if I had a psychotic break or a crime was occurring, or sing in the middle of the street. Yeah, I used to walk down my yard and to my friend's house singing. Now I barely hum as I walk my dog. I started screaming with my friend's 2-year-old the other day. She would dinosaur squawk at me, and I would do it back to her until we were just shrieking at each other. A few minutes, I realized other adults present would have had this "what in the world" look, and I was being totally inappropriate. Loved every second of it, though. Uh, lay on my belly and touch my back of the head with my feet without using my hands. I'm not over 20 and I can't do it anymore. It's the best part of your life to work toward doing this again. People can casually do this. I could never do this. Source 32-year-old guy. Eat a ton of food without dealing with acid reflux. People always talk about your back and knees hurting when you age. Hardly anyone mentions the messed up stuff that goes down in your digestive tract. I get the worst indigestion and gas pain now if I eat gluten, dairy, or anything mildly acidic. The worst part for me is the sounds my stomach make. Like it wouldn't be that bad if I wasn't single, but now it makes me a little self-conscious. I can chug hot sauce, but if I have a cookie, I'm all up at night suffering. We made homemade pizza the other day. I grabbed a few pepperoni from the counter and thoughtlessly tossed them in my mouth, burning rage in my guts for the rest of the night. Ridiculous. As a kid, let's see. I could do this goose honk. Can't describe it exactly, but by pushing out all the air at once, I could make that noise. Now I'd be sitting there wheezing if I tried. Watching TV or playing games for hours every day without feeling guilty that I'm neglecting something more important like work, chores, or exercise. Oh, I know this one. Just do the chores first. It takes me 20 minutes, and then I can play Skyrim for pretty much all weekend and do Skyrim chores instead. Why do busy work quests feel funner in video games than in real life? Sleep well. I sleep so dumb. Can't fall asleep unless under perfect conditions. That includes medication and up several times. And I'm either up for the day against my will at 3 a.m. or in bed until 10 a.m. Unable to move. There is no in between. Snowboard. I'm a paraplegic. Snowboarding accident. Run over by a dump truck. Ooh. Same thing happened to my grandma, but instead of a dump truck, it was a reindeer. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this episode. If you've liked this episode, make sure you subscribe. Like this video. Comment down below any suggestions for future videos. And we'll see you next time here on the Thy channel, THY channel. Take care.